A special note before we go into this quest guide, do not finish this quest, because if you were to finish it, there's no way you can get back to Ape Atoll without accepting the attack, strength, defense, and all that special XP afterwards, because you can't get back to the island. And if you're doing this because you want to do Recipe for Disaster, whilst on the island, not only do you want to make your regular Curmudgeon Greegree, you want to make a Gorilla Greegree, Ninja Monkey, and a Monkey Zombie. So make sure you get those bones as well. Hello viewers, and welcome to today's quest. We have Monkey Madness 1. You can start this quest by speaking to King Shireen in the Grand Tree. You must be able to defeat a level 195 jungle demon, which can be safe spotted. You must have completed the Grand Tree in the Tree Gnome Village. You're going to need a gold bar, 5 bananas, which can be obtained during the quest, a ball of wool, and monkey bones or quartz from Curmudgeon Monkey. Make absolutely sure it's from a Curmudgeon Monkey, because it's from any other monkey, you're going to waste your time. For this, you are going to want at least 43 prayer, because we're going to be doing a lot of running around and dangerous things where everything wants to kill you, including a very long cave that there are no shortcuts currently in. You're also going to want to bring some anti-poison potions, Ring of Dueling, which is easier for teleporting because it brings you to a bank and a gnome glider, prayer and stamina potions, high healing food. If you have an explorer's ring for run energy charges, bring that as well. Weight reducing clothing, because up until the boss fight, we're going to be doing nothing but running around. You can also bring a knife, because there are multiple pineapple plants around, so that will help you out a little bit on food. So that's what I'm going to be bringing. A lockpick for getting the jail doors open, especially if you have a lower thieving level like I do. Emergency teleport, and if you are skipping the puzzle by speaking to Glow, who is still in his house south of the tree for some reason, you're going to need 200,000 coins in order to pay him off for that. And for the boss, range is preferred, especially a dwarf multi-cannon works very well with this, because he has a high tolerance to magic. And if you get too close and use melee, then you're not going to be able to completely 100% protect yourself from his damage. So let's speak to King Narnode, and we're going to choose chat option number 1. For this first part, you are going to need the gold bar, ball of wool, and 1 empty inventory spaces. I'm bringing all this right now because I want to try and get as much done in one go as possible. You will also want to bring the 200,000 GP if you intend to pay to get the puzzle done and not do it yourself. Started? Yes. Okay, climb all the way up and take the glider to Gandius. From there, we're going to want to go to the Shipyard. So go north. So in this building just here to the south, we're going to want to speak to GLO Karnak. Okay, return to the king. And these are the monkeys, so if you haven't already killed one, make sure to kill one now. Go up one floor. And to the southeast where the bar is, we're going to find Daero. You're going to want to choose chat options 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 1. Talk about the journey. Return to previous menu. Talk about the 10th squad. Return to previous menu. Talk about Karanok. Return to previous menu. Leave. Who is it? Once here, talk to Daero again. Choose you don't want to do the puzzle by yourself. Bring your 2000 GP to Glow. He still resides in his house to the southeast of the Grand Tree. Then all you have to do is come back here via Daero and slide one piece over and boom, you'll be done the puzzle. So southeast here, we're going to have a panel. We're going to want to click it. Okay, sliding puzzle. So on screen, I'm going to show you how you want this puzzle to be looking like. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start by solving the top 3 rows one at a time. Clicking on a tile next to the empty square will move it over to that square. So it's all a matter of just circling them all around until we get the pieces in the parts where they belong. There you go. There's the first tile in place. The first 3 tiles will be the easiest. The second 2 will be slightly trickier. Okay, wow, okay. These 2 tiles were in place just the way that they were, which is kind of weird. So I'm going to quickly get them out of place just to show you how you would have done it. Also, for the pieces that look similar, look to the blue background. The darker blue is at the top and the lighter blue is at the bottom. So hopefully that might help you a little. Okay, so how you would have done it is you would have, depending on which side you're coming from, say I want to come from this side. So you would set up the one that goes in the corner. You would want to set that one up first. So you put that right there. And then the one that would go next to it, wherever it is, you would want to meander it so it's below it. And then you just slide them into place like that. I'll be able to show you better with my second line because I have no idea why the first... It's really nice when the puzzle works out like that. Maybe not from the viewer standpoint, but from the me standpoint it does. So I want to come in like this. And then I want to get that other piece just below it. And then it slides in just like that. Woohoo! Okay, there's 2 lines done. Okay, next we have that piece. And I want the wing piece with a little bit of wing there. Poof! Okay, next we're going to want to do these last two lines, we're going to want to do them up and down. So get the bottom and top to the left and right of each other respectively. Get that empty piece below the left piece and then move it all down and it should fall into place. So I'm going to want to find the corner piece here because the corner piece wants to go in first. Then slide that down and slide like that. Next we're going to want to do these two pieces. Bring that around. I'm making sure the piece above it is right behind it. There we go, there's that piece. Now we're going to do these two pieces. So the piece we want to bring over is that. Come on. This is the part that I hate because things you have to really just like mess around with it. Woo. Now, I scored really lucky with my puzzles. Some of you may score horribly unlucky with yours. Hopefully you guys score lucky too. So we're going to want to talk to Daero. And now talk to Wadar. Chat option 1. Yes. Okay, when here, please be aware of the scorpions and the snakes in the bush. They will poison you. But when you're here, you're going to want to talk to Lumdo. You're going to want to talk to Wadar twice. Choose chat option 4. I cannot convince Lumdo to take us to the island. Don't like dealing with anyone's business, much little a monkey's business. So follow the white arrow path to the west and then north. We're going to go to the monkey gates and closer to the second rare tree icon, you're going to want to put on protect from missiles. It's the one to the north just by the arrowhead. So go all the way west until you get to the rare tree icon on your map. From there, go north. Let's bring our prayers up. And when you get to about this point, you're going to want to turn on your missiles and head on in. So now we're going to want to watch the guard's pattern. Because when this dude's back is turned from us, that's when we can pick the lock. Even when in the cell, stay a couple steps away from him because he will punch you, which will knock you back, stun you for a few seconds, put you back in jail if you aren't already, and you'll take some damage. So what he's going to do is he's going to patrol through twice, and on his way back from the second patrol, when his back is turned, you're going to want to sneak past him and make sure both of their backs are turned when you get to that square room, and then run past them into the tall grass. When you do, there's going to be a scorpion out there that's going to want to kill you, so you're going to hug the building around the north and go east. And then there you should be relatively safe. Okay, make sure to stay on the tall grass or these little ninjas are going to be able to see you. So let's follow this orangish path to get to Garkor. So I don't want to cut in front of here. Now hug the southern part of this temple on the outside, going east. Here we're going to want to protect from missiles. And hug this part. And you have a hint by this point with the arrows, you aren't going to get hit, so you can turn that prayer off. And we're going to speak to Garkor. Make sure to go through all the dialogue, or you will not get the Speak amulet. Now we're going to want to follow the green arrow to the southern part of the storehouse on the outside. Go to the door and you can just slip in, making sure to flick on protect from missiles as you're running by the monkey archers on the poles. Now in here you're going to want to stay on the dark sections or you will get caught. So we're going to enter this doorway here. And this is where the dark sections I was talking about are. There's light brown. You step on that, you're gonna get caught. So you need to stick to the dark brown. We need to search that crate that's on the light brown while staying on the dark brown. Keep in mind that when you search the crate, you're probably gonna get the spider on you and you're not gonna be able to search it properly. So you're gonna have to kill it and quickly search the crate and take the dentures from it. There we go, monkey dentures. Heal up and search the crate to the very northeast as you will be taking fall damage. Yeah, I'm sure, go down. So now we're going to want to go to this northwest corner. And search the crate. Yes, there we go. Monkey Mould. Now we're going to want to teleport our way and make our way back to Ape Atoll through the Grand Tree. This will be your chance to bank up and get some stuff that you need because we are going to be running through a dungeon, which is going to hurt and it's going to drain it's going to suck the run rate out of us. Top up on your stamina potions, prayer potions, and food, and make sure to you're going to want to bring your dentures, your mold, ball of wool, and a gold bar. Now the beautiful thing about after you start this is after you get there the first time, everything becomes right-click travel from here. So to get back up, you go back to the bar, right-click Daero and choose travel. Then when in the hangar, Right-click Wadar and choose Travel. And then when on the shore, right-click Travel Lumdo. Now take the black path here to the dungeon. Now, if you are an Iron Man and prayer potions are not easy to get, highly recommend using Initiate if you've completed Recruitment Drive, as this will slow down your prayer drain. You can also prayer flick when you're near any enemies. Otherwise, you're gonna protect against melee, and take this path and run all the way. So when you enter, head east, take the path to the north, and from there there are no other options. You just run straight through to the end. Please refer to the on-screen map that I've provided. It shows the ouchies and spike trap places that you're going to want to keep an eye out for, that you're going to want to make sure that you are not low HP when you run by, just in case you get pricked. The large groups of the skeleton monkeys, gorilla monkeys, are going to be where these spike traps are. Maybe you'll score lucky and someone will be training range there and you can go through. And the monkey zombies are going to be like in one's close proximity, but they're not going to be a whole gang of them. It's going to be sprinkled throughout the entire pathway. Now try to avoid standing on those floor spikes. They will hurt quite a bit. Oh, not so much, but still. Phew! Made it. Now we're going to talk to Zuknuk. So, use the gold bar on him, as well as the mold and the dentures. You hand him those three things. You just should wait 5 seconds before he'll give you back the mold and an enchanted gold bar. If not, just talk to him about the mold and he'll give it to you after a few seconds. Now that temple that we went by last time, yeah, we're going to want to go back there. And as much fun as it would be to run back through this tunnel, no, I'm going to go back to that temple through the Grand Tree, and I'd rather get punched by a monkey guard, thank you. So go back to the temple the same way we did before, by running all the way to the monkey gate, making sure protect from missiles is on, getting caught, getting busted out, and then you take the red path shown to the temple, making sure to protect from melee when you get to the temple, because those gorillas want to pound on you. Now protect from melee. And we're going to want to go to the far east. And that ladder to the east where all the impassable monkeys are around, that's what we need to get down. So I'm going to turn right back around and run up these stairs here, because there is an altar there that you can restore your prayer at. And unlike the one down below, it's safe and you won't get attacked. So if the gorillas around the east ladder are all cluttered together and you can't get through, go to the southern ladder right here. You're going to want to go up that ladder and then go northeast. And when you go down that ladder there, you'll be past all the guards and, well, they'll still be able to hit you, but at least you'll have access to that trap door. And then down. Okay, on these flames, we're going to use our bar on them. Get out of here. And get back up. Then we can use our bowl of wool on this, and we have an M-Speak amulet. Now we can talk to the monkeys while they're trying to kill us. So now we're going to go back to that area that we stay at when we bust out of jail, and from there follow the light blue path to the monkey child. So when you get to the monkey child, stay in the dilapidated building next to the child. Do not go in the garden until the ant has passed, in which case it'll be safe to talk to the child, wearing your amulet of monkey speak. So equip that amulet. Let's make sure the monkey ant isn't anywhere near around. So I'm going to wait till the ant comes out to check. When she goes back in, we're going to want to speak to the monkey child. Then after that, speak twice more, choosing chat options 4 and 2. Once she moves past the gate, you're free to go talk to him. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. How many bananas did Auntie want? Now you can just pick the bananas from the bananas tree here. I accidentally already picked one, so... And when you finish picking your 5, you can talk to the monkey child again. Okay, now we gotta wait until Auntie comes by again. Let's go hide. And when Auntie comes through, Auntie is going to give him his thing again. Or going to give him his toy. And then when she leaves, we can talk to him again and we'll get the toy. And for those just doing this for Recipe for Disaster, talk to the child again after you get the initial talisman. Choose option 2 that you lost it. He's going to start whining about it and you can just world hop and talk to him and he'll give another one to you. Just keep doing that until you have all 4 that you need. Okay. Go speak to the kid. So now that we got the talisman, we're going to want to go bank and prepare for another run through that wonderful dungeon. Make sure to keep the monkey bones and talisman with you as we are going to be needing that, as well as the monkey speak amulet. Okay, go back to that wonderful cave and all the way through it to Zuknak again. So we're going to use our Monkey Talisman and Bones on Zuknok. And then wait a bit. If doing this recipe for disaster, you can use the additional talismans and bones on him to make the rest of the Greegrees while you're here. So now we're going to want to go to the Artie Zoo. And we're going to want to go to the monkey pen. When you're there, equip the Greegree. You will turn into a monkey. And talk to a monkey minder. When you're in here, make sure your amulet is equipped. Your amulet of monkey speak, you're going to want to talk to a monkey and it'll jump in your bag. Okay. You're going to want to unequip this. Speak to a monkey minder. Oh, that was awkward. Now we're going to have to go all the way to the Grand Tree by foot. Because if we teleport, the monkey will get away. We'll have to go get a new one. So going back to the Grand Tree, we're going to go back to Ape Atoll. Although this time when you get to Ape Atoll, equip your Greegree and you will have free roam of Ape Atoll. Hooray! Ook ook, mofos. Now let's head into town. And now nothing attacks us because we're a monkey. Sweet. So now head east. We're going to want to go to Garkor. There's a monkey guard near him. The elder monkey guard. He's hiding to the right of the building that's all the way east. That's just south of the temple. Okay. Speak to Garkor. We'll be speaking to the Elder Guard in a moment. Okay, speak to the Elder Guard. Okay, now we're going to want to go back to the gate, the monkey gate. So you're going to want to go west of the monkey gate, and on the mini map that I'm displaying, you're going to want to take the yellow path. That's going to take you to the south, up and around, and then we just go up and down a ladder and or cross a bridge, and we'll get to Crook. So here we are at the gate entrance. So we're going to go south. We're going to go west around it and then south. We'll see this path. We're going to want to follow that all the way up to the north. And we're going to see a guard tower. And we're going to go up that guard tower and across and down the one on the other side. Okay, we're going to want to talk to Kruk. Now I want to speak to Awagi. Awagi? Owawagai? You speak to him again, he will take your monkey. Speak to the Elder Guard to get out. Speak to Garkor. Cutscene time. Woohoo! Speak to Garkor again. He'll give you a sigil. Only use that sigil when you are battle ready. So make sure you have at least one inventory space free in your inventory, because when you teleport, it's going to rip your Greegree right out of your hands. And then you will potentially lose it. Actually, you will probably lose it. So I'm going to head back to the Grand Tree, and I'm going to get ready for my battle. Now remember that this can be safe spotted. Actually, it's recommended that you safe spot it. You want to protect from magic and stay out of melee range, and you will take literally no damage. So now a thing about the boss battle is it has incredibly high resistance to magic. So even though magic is my strongest, I'm going to be bringing range. If you go with melee, you will not be able to protect against all the damage, and its damage can hit quite high, so it's recommended to use range anyway. I am going to be using a magic short bow. Easiest, quickest way to kill it is to bring a dwarf multi-cannon. I don't have one of those, so I'm just going to be using this instead. You can also, if you want, you can bring the demon close to the 10th squad, and they will whittle it down, but you have to make the final blow to it, or it'll regenerate 20% of its health. If melee is your only choice, because you do not have range, bring something with stab or crush, because the jungle demon, its defense against slash is really high. And the reason I'm bringing the super, the anti-poison, is for post the battle with it. Protect from magic. Activate, let's go. The safe spot is in the southern middle part where the bridge is. It's actually on the bridge. Okay, just attack the thing. It'll focus on you, but the others, if it's near, will whack up and hit it. So I don't know why it's not coming towards me. Is that a glitch or something? But yeah, I guess mine's glitched up. I just do not know why he is not coming at me. As you can tell, he's cycling through all the blast spells. Okay, hooray. Now the arrow is telling us to speak to Garkor. Let's talk to Garkor. So before you speak to Zunok, make sure that you're going to be able to equip your Greegree almost right away, or you may have to use anti-poison because we're going to be going back to Ape Atoll where things want to hurt us. We're going to want to make our way back to Narnode any way that we see fit. Now, as we're going back to Narnode, please be mindful that if you are a peer, you will not be able to go back to Ape Atoll without taking Daero's extra training, which gives experience in attack, defense, strength, and hit points. So if your whole goal is to go to Ape Atoll and you are a peer and you cannot get experience and any other melee skills, do not complete the quest. But I'm not a peer, so I'm gonna complete the quest. Just make sure you have some free inventory space to talk to. And there you go. Congratulations, you've completed the Monkey Madness quest, the first one. You're awarded 3 quest points, 10,000 coins, and 3 diamonds. So we're going to want to go up and speak to Daero for the extra training, so long as you are not a peer and can gain melee experience. So the first one that you choose will give 35,000 experience. The second one will give 20,000. So choose the one that you want to get more experience in first. So yeah, the first one is strength and hit points, HP. Second one is attack and defense. So I'm going to be choosing the attack and defense. Please keep in mind you also now have the ability to wield a dragon scimitar as well as buy one from Ape Atoll. You can turn into a monkey using the monkey Greegree, and you will have full access to Ape Atoll except for the bank until you do Monkey Madness 2. And for turning into a monkey, you can only do that in the Arty Zoo or Ape Atoll itself. So there you go, that's everything. I hope you enjoy the quest and your rewards, and thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to show your support, feel free to give a thumbs up or follow the links below to my Patreon, Twitter, Facebook, or the very rare time that I stream on Twitch. Also, if this guide did not meet your expectations, please leave a comment in the section below and tell me how I can improve my guide so that it can better suit you for the future. So, until next time, ciao!